presented here this morning at Commodity Classic. This event is being live tweeted. We're going to be asking some questions, and you can ask your own questions. You can tweet them back. The tweet is at AgChat. At AgChat, being live tweeted here. So we're going to get underway. I'm going to introduce our panel here. And they were awarded a scholarship a few years ago. Over to my far left is John Schultz from Arkansas. Now, John was receiving the NCGA scholarship back in 2010. He's now technical service representative for BASF. Carly Cummings of Iowa is next in line. Carly received the NCGA scholarship in 2010 and attended Iowa State University. Carly currently is working as a program coordinator for the Agricultural Entrepreneurship Initiative at Iowa State University. Welcome to the panel, Carly. Laura Thompson from Nebraska is next on the panel. She received the ASA scholarship, the American Soybean Association scholarship, in 2008, and she's back with us today. She attended the University of Nebraska. She is an extension educator in Nebraska and farming more about that. And Laura Perez is actually from Washington. Laura is the NAWG scholarship, the National Association of Wheat Growers scholarship winner from 2012. We're going to be asking some questions of each of the panelists today. And these questions, if they seem short to you, it's that they're 140 characters. We're doing that out of necessity to tweet these things. You run into 140 characters or more, it's not going to let you tweet them. So here are 140 characters or less. So I'm going to start down there, John, and see if we can. We'll get us started with a little bit, just to tell us about your background.
Sure. I grew up in Tennessee. My family's run a crop farm in rural West Tennessee, right next to the Mississippi River, where we raised corn, wheat, soybeans. I used to raise cotton. We have some beef cows as well. There is where really my passion for agriculture started, growing up on the farm, and I continued that at the University of Tennessee, working on my bachelor's degree in agribusiness, and being involved in a lot of extracurricular activities there at the University of Tennessee. And while I was at the university, when I won the National Corn Growers Association scholarship in conjunction with BASF, went on from there to go to the University of Missouri and work on a master's degree in weed science. That was really brought, I guess, to my interest through an internship that I did while I was in undergraduate with BASF as in field research. After I finished my master's degree in Missouri, started right in as a technical service rep for BASF covering Arkansas and the Blue Hill, Missouri, doing what I love every day.
Well, what made you decide to pursue a career in agriculture?
I guess to pursue the career in agriculture was always something that was my passion. That's really where it came out in my passion of what I love to do on a daily basis. I love to be out. I love to see people succeed on the farm. It really just is what I want to do. It's what I live to do every day. Is to be out and be involved with agriculture. So that's what brought me to where I am now.
And you're probably in contact with farmers just on a daily basis.
That's right. I'm in contact with farmers on a daily basis. Louisiana state line all the way through Missouri, trying to help them solve their problems, essentially. I mean, we want to give them the best agronomic advice we can, whether BASF has a solution or not. We want them to succeed because it takes successful farmers to keep us in business and successful farmers to feed the world.
And before we go any further, I just want to explain that I am the lowest achieving one up here. My name is Tom Steever. I'm with Brownfield Ag News, and we're a 10-state farm radio network. There are a lot of us here covering Commodity Classic, and I'm one of them. They asked me to take an hour out of the day just to come here and moderate this panel, so I'm glad to do that. Carly, tell us a little bit about your background. What brought you here?
Sure. Well, I grew up in central Iowa on a diversified row crop and livestock farm. When I was little, we had fair to finish hog operation. We had beef I grew up through FFA and 4-H, and then decided to pursue a degree in ag business at Iowa State University. And I've since continued that degree on Kansas State University.
You can bring that a little bit closer.
Okay.
And so what is it about, what was it that made you pursue that career in agriculture?
Sure. Well, it's definitely how I was brought up, with the love of animals and love of watching things grow. Just feeling that satisfaction of knowing that we were able to plant that, we were able to grow that, and that goes on to feed the world. And that is really fulfilling for my family and a lot of other families around here.
Well, I can tell you love it, but what is it you love most about it?
Yeah, well, right now I work for the Ag Entrepreneurship Initiative, like you said, at Iowa State University. And what I get to do through my position there is help students start their own businesses within agriculture. And so being on the creative and innovative side of agriculture is really where my passion lies. I had no idea when I started at the university that that's what I would end up doing, but I really like to do it, really like to see even those students here exhibiting their businesses.
Laura, I'd like to get an idea what your background is. Tell me about it.
So I grew up on a
And
family
play that
farm.
pretty close so we can, no, give it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I grew up on a family farm in southeast Nebraska. We grew corn and soybeans. After high school, went on to the University of Nebraska and pursued a degree in agronomy, focusing on soil science. And then continued on there. I really enjoyed the professors and the interactions there at the university, so decided to continue on to pursue my master's degree there, also focusing on agronomy and precision ag technologies.
It sounds like, you said you enjoyed your professors, and I'd like to hear that. But what is it that made you get into agriculture in the first place?
Yeah, so obviously, like the other two before me have mentioned, growing up on a family farm really was that first exposure and got the interest going into that. But I really learned also through FFA that I really enjoyed things like land judging, really enjoyed soil, and that really kind of piqued my interest, seeing the science that goes into agriculture. So I really enjoyed the research aspect, and just as I went on, just really enjoyed more and more opportunities to learn and grow, the great people involved in it.
And it sounds like this is anything but a desk job.
So there's a huge variety of activities in that day.
Morgan, how about you? Tell me about
Yes,
your background.
I grew up on a farm in eastern Washington, just a dryland wheat farm. There's no water and it's about 7 to 9 inches of rain a year. Very marginal. I grew up doing harvest every year. I also showed pigs 4 fairs a year. I, lived in the city sometimes too, and I wasn't always a part of agriculture every time, but I later on went and pursued agriculture at Washington State University. At first, I wanted to be a doctor, so I went away from the farm in any sort of way I could. It was an obvious reason. Everyone usually always goes back to the farm, and I was like, I just don't want to. And so I didn't. I, for 2 years, tried to do pre-med, and everyone I grew up with was at WSU and was a part of agriculture in any sort of way. They all stuck together tight, but I was kind of left out on my own, and I eventually learned and met the professor who gathered everyone, who taught everyone, and there was just something about him that I really connected with, and he honestly has changed what I thought about agriculture. He brought out my passion, and I never truly thought that I would want to be back on the farm. And so I switched my major, and when I was switching my major, my grandfather gave me this scholarship. And so, when I got to come visit the Commodity Classic, it also helped me really sink in that, agriculture is my passion. So I am back living on the farm now, and I am a crop consultant in the Columbia Basin.
So I like to hear that there is, they say the goal of a teacher is to make a difference
Yes.
in a young person's life. And it sounds like that is what your professor did.
Yes.
What was it about him that made you want to get further into agriculture and not go into a relatively good?
Yeah, my medical career professor was very basic, got me in, got me out, and my agricultural professor, he, was very personable. He cared about you. He cared about where you went after graduation.
BASF, and you are part of it now. You were on the NCGA, right?
Correct, NCGA.
Yeah. So tell me about that. Tell me about the scholarship and all that.
The scholarship, it started out, I applied for it and thought this would be really cool to win because they're only giving a handful out for the whole country, and there's a lot of farm families that have college students that are well deserving of the scholarship. So that's where it started out. And when I received it, honestly, it helped me in a lot of ways financially because I wouldn't have to work, and I wouldn't have to work as much to cover that portion of my tuition. It also allowed me to get involved in extracurricular activities with that time, and that is what really helped push me towards developing my skill set, so I would be more marketable when I got out into the job market, and to help work on my professional development skills just in general. Another way that it's helped me out is with the networking opportunities that it's had. Honestly, Harley and I, we met 6 years ago when we got this scholarship, and we've crossed paths a number of times since then, and that goes to show, hey, the quality of individuals that they're choosing for the scholarships will be the opportunities that lay ahead for those individuals.
It's probably pretty easy for you to say that it helped you get to where you are.
Absolutely, it helped me without a doubt to get to where I am today. A lot of people say everything that leads up to an event has helped you get there, and this is one of the major things that I would say has definitely helped me in pushing me towards being in the position I am with BASF today.
And Harley, you and John were the scholarship winners together. So tell me what it means to you. Tell me what this scholarship means.
Yeah, well, I would have to completely agree with everything that John said, especially with the networking. Since we have been able to cross paths with NAWG and different other organizations, it's been a lot of fun just to catch up as friends, but also have that network of professionals that we can go to and link up. And it was also fun to go to the Commodity Classic and have that opportunity as such a young student. We were exposed to so many different opportunities and so many professionals that we could reach out to. And I still reach out to those professionals that I met there just as my mentors or maybe future employers. It just ranges from the opportunities that you get while you're a part of it.
What did it mean to you as far as, you talked about opportunities, what did it mean to you as far as, well, if I didn't get that scholarship, I couldn't do this?
Yeah, well, it's definitely the networking, like I said. I mean, that's huge, even more than the financial part of it. But the financial part helped me pursue other opportunities such as internships and study abroad opportunities were a huge benefit to my schooling at Iowa State University and a huge reward for the scholarships that I was able to get while I was a student. And NCGA allowed me to get my degree while I was able to study abroad and see agriculture around the world.
Where was the study abroad opportunity?
Oh, well, I've gone to a lot of places, Panama, Greece, and Africa.
You're well traveled.
Yeah, I love it.
Laura, tell me about your experience and what the scholarship means to you.
Sure. So I was actually the first scholarship winner for the American Soybean Association, the Secure Optimal Yield Soy Scholarship. So that was really an honor to be selected and be the first one. And that scholarship was awarded to a high school senior. And so for me, the opportunity to come to the Commodity Classic as a high school senior and see the vast difference in aspects of our agriculture industry, so many areas that I wasn't aware of, really opened my eyes to how many different career possibilities there were in agriculture, the opportunities that lay ahead for pursuing a career in agriculture. So that was a huge benefit to me from the scholarship. And then as John mentioned, the financial aspect really allowed me to focus on my schooling, focus on other opportunities like internships and being able to take some of those extracurricular opportunities and not necessarily have to worry about maintaining a job at the same time.
That's interesting because just the experience of you winning the scholarship and being brought here probably contributed to that passion that you have for agriculture.
Yeah, definitely. And being a high school senior, I've been exposed to some areas of agriculture, but mostly confined to the area I grew up in. And this just really opened my eyes to how many different aspects there are to our industry.
Morgan, you said you were going to pursue a medical degree. You didn't do that. You got into agriculture, but the scholarship itself, what does that mean?
You know, it was a obviously unlimited jobs. And like Laura was saying, you know, I grew up in a confined area. I live in a very small town of 500 people, and you know, to me it was okay. I'm going to be an operator or a tractor driver, or you know, and so I found other ways to be involved in agriculture. And you know, like they've all said, the financial part. I mean, my money was tight. I mean, I didn't come from a well-off family at all, so it really sunk in with me, and realizing how supportive, you know, this community is.
And you said, exposed to all of the opportunity that is represented here just looking around us. So right there you can see that you perhaps have a very good chance of landing a job.
Right, you know, for me it was just very straightforward. I thought, you know, oh, you just go across the field with a machine. You know, there's a lot more inputs and people that help make things happen.
John, what impact do you hope to have on the industry itself?
I feel like that's a loaded question. In the short term, I want to do the best that I can in my daily job, helping farmers get the most out of their acres that they're working with, because in a year like this, it's going to take the most yield per acre that they can get in order to make it till next year. I want to make sure we're making sound agronomic decisions, that we're helping farmers realize what agronomic decisions can affect them in a positive way, help them think about things in a different light. In the long term, we have a growing world to feed on. I know it's very cliche to say, but we do. I mean, it's a fact that we do have that. And we've got to work with that. We've got to work together better than we ever have in the past. And that's something that we as agriculturists struggle with, is working together. I hope that my contribution can be to help start knitting some of those things together and be able to bring multiple groups of people to the table to move forward in one I guess, conglomerate motion towards feeding the world and not fighting against each other.
You're with a crop protection company. Now, do you get some satisfaction? Well, tell me about the satisfaction that you get from seeing real from actually improving yields themselves.
Sure. We work in Arkansas, and there we've broken a lot of 100-bushel soybean records over the past couple of years, and that's something that has been foreign to a lot of areas of the country. Being able to see the impact that has and what that does in the growers' mind, think, man, I tried something new and it worked. That's the thing. We can't keep doing the same thing and expect to have different results. And that is one of the very uplifting things that I see on a daily basis, is seeing those farmers that do stuff different reap the reward of that and see how excited they are to move forward and start farming the next year. It really is uplifting to see those positive attitudes.
Carly, tell me what impact did you hold?
Sure. Well, in addition to my passion for agriculture, I really have a passion for education, and that really came on as I was in high school and helping in different classrooms. So that's when I knew that I wanted to be in education, and that's where I get to be now through Iowa State University. So I really hope to make an impact on the agriculture industry by educating students on how they can innovate and create within our ag industry to find space back on their family farm that they can go back and farm with parents and brothers and sisters, or they can completely do something new that might revolutionize the ag industry as we know it. So that's really what I hope to contribute to the ag industry, is just educating and pushing these students to go above and beyond and know what their capabilities are.
Laura, it's obvious that, if you're doing research on your farm, you want to have something change. What impact do you hope to have on agriculture?
So my role is as an extension educator coordinating our on-farm research network. And I really love that opportunity that I get to work with growers every day that are really proactive in looking at
So let's talk about other students. What advice can you give them? What impact should other students expect to have on this industry? John, take that.
The impact that, especially our scholarship winners this go around in 2016, I got to visit with them. I see how bright they are, the passion that they have for what they want to do. I can read it on paper and I can talk to them and I can see it, and it's through and through the truth. I can just tell by talking with them. I think the impact that they need to be prepared to have is they're going to have to carry a lot of load. We've got a lot of loads that we have to carry on our shoulders moving forward. These young leaders coming into agriculture, the future is really, the sky's the limit. I mean, there is a lot that's going to happen in agriculture in the future. I think that they've got to be prepared to do all the things that they can right now to help prepare themselves for big tasks like what I mentioned earlier, trying to get a bunch of groups together and move forward as one instead of fighting each other. I mean, that's not something that happens overnight. Those are tasks that take a lot of effort, a lot of forethinking, and that's something that all of us as the future leaders of agriculture are going to have to do.
It hasn't been that long since you were in their position, but do you think that the role of that coming generation, is that role changing, and what role do you think that should be?
The role, I think, it seems like every year, maybe you could even say it's a little bit different. I would say since Carly and I won, I've seen agriculture change a lot in the last 6 years. I think the roles are changing in what the potential for them is. These students now much more exposed to a lot more technology than even we were. Just graduating undergraduate a few years ago, and the technology changes so rapidly. I mean, you walk around this trade show and there's, I think every fourth booth is some kind of technology booth, and there's a lot of people that are getting into that. But the thing is, that is where we have the room to make the most efficiency out of what we do on a daily basis. So I think that's one way that we'll be able to move forward with these roles that they're going to have to take is more technology standards.
Definitely. One of the technology companies that I talked to today, their CEO looks really about the age of any of you sitting here. Carly, what do you think? How are the roles changing for those are students now just coming into this business?
Sure. I would say we have a lot more responsibility in the ag industry to take it on and do those innovative and creative things that will help, grow more on fewer acres, like the problems that we're facing right now. So we do have a lot more responsibility as younger agriculturalists, and there's fewer of us too, so we'll have to take on a lot more responsibility in that way. But I guess the advice I would give to these young scholarship winners is just take any opportunity that you get and take your responsibility for being able to fulfill that, and just go out and do what you love. I mean, it doesn't have to fit into this square box that maybe they've been shown. They can do anything they want to and what they set their minds to.
I know that we hear the word sustainability quite a bit. Laura, you're doing this on-farm research and taking care of that, and I'm sure that part of the purpose of this is to get more sustainability in the practice of agriculture. So for those students who are just coming up now, how do you see a changing role for them?
I got to watch the scholarship recipient ceremony this morning, and it was just really exciting to see what these students have achieved so far, and just thinking about all the things that they're going to achieve in the vast different careers that they're pursuing, from education to technology and policy, so many different areas that it's really exciting to see these bright minds that will be able to address some of those challenging questions for us as we look to move the industry forward, and address questions that will allow us to be sustainable in the future. So it was really wonderful to see the great leaders that we're going to have in the future for us.
Very nice. Margaret, how do you see it? Do you see the roles changing for those students who are just coming up?
Maybe not changing, but I think progressing, as you know, I think they need to get as much experience out there as they can. Where I'm from, a lot of people are looking at experience. Even though you have a college degree, you need experience. beyond that, there's a generational gap that we must fill. That is a huge part right now. A lot of younger kids are coming up, but there's sometimes not enough. And we also need to advocate for agriculture.
John, I want to know what gets you the most excited about agriculture and the future of this business. What is it that makes you excited about it?
I'll tell you, the thing that probably excites me the most is seeing young farmers come onto the farm and succeed, and also seeing those farms go from where the standard is when a person started to excelling even further, whether it be through efficiency, through a higher yield level that they've had over the past 20 years and breaking through that yield barrier, whatever it is, being able to excel to the next level. That's what it's going to take to continue in this world that we're in. Less land, needing more production, needing young people to come to the farm, all those things, we're going to have to take everything to the next level. When you see somebody that does that, it really invigorates you. And it gets you excited. And it doesn't take a lot. A little positive energy goes a long way. And that's something that I love to see, and I hope to continue to see, even in these years that people think may look drear. There's a lot of opportunity.
When you consider the future of agriculture, Carly, what gets you excited?
My students are what excites me. I get to see their accomplishments in the ag industry, and I also get to see the College of Ag numbers increase year after year, which is really exciting for me that younger kids are excited to be in agriculture, and they are finally starting to see the opportunities that we have within our industry for them, even if they're not interested or didn't come from an ag background. They still can see the opportunity, and they're still willing to find their own niche within our industry, to make it their own and make it their responsibility to carry forward.
Laura, let's get it from your perspective. What makes you excited? What makes you excited about the future of agriculture?
Well, as John mentioned earlier, there's so much opportunity with all the technology that we have, and I think that is really exciting. The doors that's going to open for us to be more efficient in managing our resources, to be good stewards of what we have, to be able to continue to produce and produce more with less. So I think that's really exciting, those opportunities, and then all the new people that will be coming in and filling those walls and have really great, innovative, creative ideas to be able to develop this technology and use it and apply it. Really exciting.
And Morgan, up in the Pacific Northwest, what is it about the future of agriculture that excites you?
I would say the rate of change, because, like John was saying, in the past 6 years since he started, it's changed drastically. And, a lot more companies now are changing to biologicals. They're using more microorganisms. And I think, you didn't see that 50, 60 years ago, but, maybe companies discovered that 15 years ago, but now people are starting to be on that bandwagon and going in the more sustainable way. And, I think that is going to be very interesting. And not only that, the new varieties, the new products people are starting to come out with, and to be able to produce more with less land, less inputs. So I think that is very exciting, and it's just each year is changing more and more faster.
I'm interested to go down the line and see if you have any closing thoughts. John, if you have any comments to close with, let us hear them.
I first want to say congratulations to all the scholarship winners today. They did a fantastic job working to get here and proving themselves as the future leaders of agriculture. And I want to say to all the future leaders that are out there that are listening, just work hard, do what you love, pursue it, and think through every decision you make, and you will succeed.
Carly, same thing. Any closing thoughts, please?
Sure. Well, congratulations to the 2016 winners. And I would just encourage anybody, any of our younger students, if they're interested, just give it that chance, because you never know where the scholarship could take you, even if you apply. And that's what I did. I applied. I never thought that it would be a possibility, and it is. And now here I am as an alum, getting to come back and talk to everybody. So
it's not the end for all you guys, it's just your beginning. And honestly, it starts here and it just keeps going. And you know, I was once in your shoes and I had no idea what was going on, but you know, after looking back, it kind of unfolds and it just brings you into something better and bigger. And also, don't be afraid. If you know, wonder or think about something, just do it. You know, I've learned just to do it. And also, I just always put yourself out there and stay connected with individuals. People you meet today, this week, always stay connected because in the long run, this world is small. And, you know, I'm still connected with the girls and guys that I won with. And they're states away, but we still talk very frequent. So, good luck.
I want to thank all of these. I feel much the same way now, and I don't know about you, but I feel the same way now that I do when I cover people in 4-H or young people in FFA, and that is that I think our future is in good hands. And I don't know if you feel the same way, but John, Carly, Laura, Morgan, thank you so much, and please thank them for being here and discussing this. I'm Tom Steever. Thank you all for coming.